This apple and vanilla flan makes a perfect party dish. It serves 12 people and is perfect for sharing with friends. I'm going to show you how to make the pastry, but if you want to save time, you could buy ready rolled short crust pastry. To start, sieve 340 grams of plain flour and 115 grams of icing sugar into a large bowl. Then, using the tips of your fingers, rub in 185 grams of cubed butter until the mixture resembles fine breadcrumbs. Crack 3 eggs into a bowl and gently whisk together. Add half to your mix along with 1½ tablespoons of milk. Then fold through using your hands, bringing the mixture together to form a dough. Wrap in cling film and chill in the fridge for 30 minutes. This recipe calls for 11 apples. Now I'm going to need 8 to make the puree filling. So to start, I need to peel, core and roughly chop each apple and add these to the bowl. Then juice 1½ lemons and use half to coat the apples. Place in a medium saucepan, pour over 150 grams of light brown sugar and 2¼ tablespoons of vanilla extract. Simmer for 15 minutes until soft. Then mash lightly with a fork to make a chunky puree and set to one side. So once your pastry is nicely chilled, you want to flour a clean work surface and roll out your pastry to the thickness of a £1 coin. This will need to be big enough to line a loose bottomed 35 by 21 cm rectangular fluted tart tin. A good tip is to place the tin over the pastry just to make sure you've rolled it out enough. Drape the pastry over a rolling pin and lower into your tin. Gently mould the pastry into the ridges and the corners. Then trim the excess pastry by running your rolling pin over the tin. Prick the base a few times with a fork and chill again for 15 minutes. In the meantime, preheat your oven to 200 degrees C, that's 180 in a fan oven or gas mark 6. I'm going to bake the pastry blind. Now you'd need to do this if you were using ready roll short crust pastry too. So you need to line the pastry case with baking parchment and fill with baking beans. Now if you don't have baking beans, you could use uncooked rice or lentils. This goes into the oven to bake for 15 minutes. Then carefully lift out the parchment and beans and return to the oven for a further 5 to 10 minutes until golden and crisp. Remove from the oven and allow to cool. So now to finish the filling. Whisk the remaining 1½ eggs into the apple mix and spoon this into your tart case. Core and thinly slice the remaining 3 apples. Add the rest of your lemon juice and toss together. Fan the apple pieces out over the puree and it's ready for the oven. Then bake for 30 minutes until golden. Finally, heat 75 grams of apricot jam in the microwave for about 30 to 45 seconds until it's runny. Brush this thickly over your flan. So now that's ready to serve. You could enjoy it with delicious custard, cream or even ice cream. Apple and vanilla flan. Enjoy.